It really has been a week. It's been a week, but still here. It's a couple of things I wanted to talk about. I wish I was talking about more curriculum things, but I'm not. We actually took a break. I needed a break. My body needed a break. And a break will come visit you even if you don't want it. So, yeah, I think I slept last weekend. And anyway, we're back at it, doing what we do. It's not a big deal because this is what we do. This behind me, we made this. This is an activity that will keep your kids busy. I know a lot of moms, your kids are out. Mine are always out, but this is an activity that will keep them busy. And all you really need is some lights from Walmart. I don't want to lie on the price of these, so let me just figure that out real quick. That was oh, there we go. These were $14.25, and I'm glad I didn't just assume, because I thought they were $17, but they were $14. So yeah, they were $14 at Walmart, and they are again some string lights. And for this project, they worked out great because you can separate these lights. They literally have like little strings on them. You can separate it, and that made it easy for her to attach. Well, I don't even want to say it to attach the can to the string. And you can make beautiful colors. These are the colors that we chose. You're gonna need some of these as well. Whatever can that you choose, whatever can you choose. And yeah, that will keep them busy. We use rubber bands. This is what the container looked like. And this is what happened. Take this and put it through. My daughter, though, got frustrated and started using that, but that's another story. For another day. We are still finishing the curriculum for Tia Lola, and I would show that book, but it is damaged really, really bad, and I'm ashamed. But speaking of books, we also gave some kids some books. And I don't even want to say kids because I love these kids. But yeah, and they were excited to receive the books, and my kids were sharing, because one of the books that we gave to them was like really special to us, and we still passed it along for someone else to enjoy. So I feel like that's just another one of my responsibilities as being a homeschool person, is now I want to give books to all of the kids in the area. So I think that's a good thing to do. So, what else? Garden update. So I was taking a video of my garden, which I'll put it on Instagram. It is a little work in progress, but really we're excited about where it is because of what it took for us to get to this point. We actually literally had to create soil. So we thought we were going to start a garden back when the sun first peaked out after the 2 blizzards or whatever. We thought we was just gonna get out there and plant a garden, but we were not able to do that because we did not have good soil. So it took us from February until now to get good soil. And so now our garden is just starting to grow, and we're excited about that. It is a little hot today, not even a little hot. It's supposed to be 100 degrees today. So we are back with the foolishness in Texas. So I'm gonna get this little happy birthday banner that we use. I got a happy birthday one and I got a school banner, and try to cover the plants up so that we can save the plants, because we have to save the plants. I was outside the other morning doing my gardening thing, and my son was laughing at me. He was like, "You're outside playing in dirt." Like, I really don't want to lose my plants. And like it's already hot. So I'm glad I got footage of the garden, but we're not gonna lose those plants. Rashawn, can you hand me that stuff that I bought? It's under the cabinet, the fertilizer. Thanks. So yeah. It's the fertilizer is under the sink cabinet, the smaller one. So yeah, so I was taking a video of the garden. See, that's where you cut a video at. So I was taking a video of the garden, and I didn't have any more storage. So I didn't get to all of the plants that we have. I didn't get to mention the plant that I'm growing that I don't know what it is, but it was growing out of my car tire. My niece was like, "Is that a plant growing out of your tire?" I was like, "No way. That's not growing out of my tire." So I pulled it. I ended up pulling the top off, but the roots were still there and they were long. So I planted that in my garden because I don't know what that is. I just know it was growing out of my car. And that was kind of interesting. But yeah, I purchased some of this. I was at work and this came down on one of the chutes, and it just destroyed the place where we work. So, and it's done that more than once. So it's like, what is it? That stuff stinks. So I have some of this for my plants. These are like the random little things I'll put on Instagram, like little photos of all of this. So trying to make it all make sense in the video. So we talked about sharing, which is important. So the book share thing, that's great. We need to start talking about China. I think I had mentioned that a couple of weeks ago. We still didn't get to that. Oh, I also want to start a calendar making class. Wouldn't this be cute for like a border in a classroom, a bulletin board? Like, I don't know. You can hang whatever you want on there. I just thought it was really creative. Rashawn, want to say anything? Oh, we've been doing a lot of baking. We have made everything. We have made honey bun cake. We have made cinnamon rolls. We have made pizzas several times. Like, we definitely still do the cooking all the time. Someone asked me to share a recipe, so that'll be something fun to do. Matter of fact, I got one recipe in mind that I am going to share. That'll be a good post. And yeah, of course, my iPad is just out of there. So we actually been taking a couple of L's on the technology. Yeah, we've been taking some L's on the technology. So yeah, we down to three devices when we had how many? 5, 6. I said, how many do we have? 6. Yeah, so we had 6 devices and we're down to 3. So yeah, we took a hit with the devices, and yeah, we just gotta readjust, which is not a bad thing. Readjust and take our digital technology a different direction. No biggie. Trying to think of anything else. I've been watching a lot of gardening videos. Like, that's what's been giving me a lot of peace lately. I love to watch people's gardens. Oh, another thing, we found out what's the name of the tree? You know the name of it? The tree that I tried grafting. Crepe myrtle. Yeah. I tried grafting a crepe myrtle. We tried several different ways to graft a crepe myrtle. Again, that's another assignment. We are still, like I said, the gardening assignment is ongoing. Yeah. So we tried grafting a crepe myrtle. We just did that. So we need to, let me just talk about everything in the garden. I talked about one plant, but okay, so we are successfully at this point, if the heat doesn't kill the plants, which we're not going to allow. We are growing kale. We have approximately, I think we started out with 18, but I think we're down to 11 because they were kind of crowded. 11 kale plants. 2 or 3 bell pepper plants, 2 bean plants, and that bean plant is just growing. It's gonna need to be replanted and out of what it's in. My son is experimenting with some lemons, and Rashawn, what are you growing? What did you go out there to just water a second ago?
A tree.
Okay, so he's the crepe myrtle experiment guy with me. I'm missing something else that we're growing. I know. I've been wanting to do a video about the importance of composting, but what am I missing that I didn't say that we're growing, Rashawn? Oh, I have an avocado out there that I pray. That was a surprise. I forgot all about that. It's something else. But I have some squash seeds that I'm going to try and germinate as well. But anyway, that's the garden. And I really hope that people are just taking their grocery list and giving it to their kids. Like this week, LeBron and Rashawn helped me out. The first day I did it to show them how to do it, and then the second day they did it for their sister. But just picking out different things on the grocery list. I wrote the grocery list down on a window with the window crayons, the entire grocery list, and then just pick like 2 or 3 items for her to add up, or for them to add up or multiply, or whatever you want to do, because that is just so simple and so quick. And it can take, even this assignment right here, she can still come up to this thing and write words off of here. You can create an assignment out of this, like out of anything. But it's more of getting what we're doing down on paper so that we can share it with others. What else? I think this is really it. I think that is really all. Not really much to say. I've been competing with the internet due to my work schedule. I'm praying for that situation. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end it and just post some things on Instagram.